There is a specific type of person who is terrifying to argue with, not because they are brilliant, but because they are certain. Psychology suggests that the most dangerous sign of low intelligence isn't a lack of knowledge, it's the illusion of it. Most people spend their lives performing intelligence, while their actual cognitive flexibility is at a standstill. Today, we are looking into the mirror. I am going to give you 5 psychological protocols to measure your actual mental depth. If you find yourself defensive by the time we reach sign 3, pay close attention. That resistance is the exact boundary of your intelligence. Let's begin. Sign 1. The certainty delusion. Most people believe that being right is the goal of intelligence. It isn't. High-functioning minds operate on doubt. They treat their own conclusions like a draft that needs to be torn apart. If you rarely question your own logic, it's not because you're right. It's because your brain isn't deep enough to see where you're wrong. Sign 2. The ego anchor. Changing your mind is intelligence in action. Smarter individuals treat their beliefs like software. They update them the moment better data arrives. If your pride is more important than the truth, you have reached your cognitive ceiling. Sign 3. The absolute error. Pay attention here, because this is where most viewers will drop off to protect their ego. The world is a spectrum of nuance, but the low intelligence mind demands absolutes. They love words like always, never, and it's obvious. Psychology calls this shallow processing. If you reduce every complex issue into a black and white answer, you aren't being decisive, you are being simple. Sign 4. The death of curiosity. People who stop asking why or how have turned off their brain's expansion. Without curiosity, the brain stops building new neural pathways. Sign 5. The metacognition gap. When things go wrong, the average person looks for a target. They blame the economy, their boss, or their luck. But intelligence is linked to the ability to look inward. If you never look at your own failures as data for self-correction, you are trapped in a loop of repetitive mistakes. Intelligence isn't about appearing smart to others. It's about being honest with yourself. Overconfidence, rigidity, and blame, these are the walls of a mental prison. Which of these 5 signs did you feel the most defensive about while watching? Be honest in the comments. That defensiveness is the first step toward breaking the trap. I'm reading your responses. Master your mind. I will see you in the next one.